Alright, so we're going to close out this video. We are done with the floors finally. I think they turned out really well. So I'm Rick.
I'm Melissa.
And we're figuring this out.
Yes, we are.
So you want to know why people get rid of hardwood floors? Look at that, beautiful, right? Looks really nice. Stains. Over here you just got cat piss, dog piss, watermarks. I mean, this is just horrible. I'm gonna try to run the sander over it. We'll see what it does, but look at all that. And I'll tell you right now, just cat urine does not come out. It gets soaked in, and this stuff has been soaked in for a while. So, see what happens. So I'm getting up all the tack strips, and you can see just really, really stained. So we're gonna see what we can do, but this is a very long process, especially when there's so much stain in water. You gotta scrape. This is where all the cat urine is. I don't know if you can tell, but this is really soft and wet. It needs time to breathe, it needs time to dry. So I have to go get a humidifier here. And I gotta put it in the house. There's a lot of coupling along the floor. And you know, I don't know. We're gonna see. We're gonna see if we can get this to come up. Get a drum sander today, maybe tomorrow, and we'll see. That's as good as she's gonna get.
Have to get the edger and get around the edges and all that.
Yeah, I'll pick that up tonight. We're gonna check it out. So yeah, 1959. Here we are in 2021. It's getting its first HVAC system. We haven't got underneath here. Yeah, once the HVAC is in and I got natural gas hooked up, It's going to be a little bit of a chore pulling all these up. I'm going to save all the copper. So here is the bleach. Let me turn that fan off. Baking soda. So yeah, this is what the bleach does. So you got to be careful, right? Because it does everything. However, it's all similar in color now. You can see this is what it used to look like. You know, see what I mean? So it does make it the same. So when you sand over that, it actually takes it up a little bit. And I don't know if you can see this or not, but the grains really pop out after you bleach it. So you got to be careful with the wood. You got to be careful how long you leave it on there. We're gonna wash this up, and we'll see what it looks like. But this is the living room. It's crazy, sad, really. I mean, to see the floors just being let go to waste. But back in the day, hardwoods were hardwoods. I mean, it was like carpet today, right? Everybody had it. So here we are another night, sanding the floor, getting the edges done, trying to get this thing prepped for some stain. So looking at the registers, see what I'm trying to do, what I'm working on here, using my orbital. I'm trying to get as close to here as I can so that we can stain the floor. And that way, because these are coming out, once the HVAC system is complete and done, these will be coming out. Having to get underneath the house and cut these and drain the system and all that. So if you look, we don't have a lot, about 3/4 of an inch. And then we're gonna put another little piece of shoe molding next to it or in front of it, kind of dress it up a little bit. I don't think that I'm getting in there far enough. I think I need to get farther back. And the only way to do that is going to be to take this off, which I'm going to have to get a block, piece of wood or something, put it underneath here and hold that up so I can get that sander back there a little bit farther. So it's late. It's getting late. I think I'm gonna look this over, think about this, recoup, come back to this tomorrow. Yeah, so check this out over here. So we're gonna do the whole floor. This is peroxide and green scrubby. That's it. Less than $1. Probably got $1 for 3 of those. But that's what it does. Who knew, right? Gotta love YouTube. You just got a trial and error. So it does have some staining here still, but I think that we do the whole floor and then put that dark stain on there, and it's espresso. So that's the color for Minwax. I think we're gonna be okay. So I'm hoping that a lot of this stuff has, and it's actually gotten a lot darker. The longer we let it breathe, the darker the stains get. So we did that, and I'm excited. I think we're going to be able to save these floors. It's definitely going to be interesting. I do a little bit more sanding here. Maybe we'll get the drum sander and bring the drum sander back up and hit it one more time, especially after we do this. But we're going to do the whole floor, and I'll time lapse that when it happens. So I think we're going to do that later tonight. All right. I'll be back in a minute. Okay, we are going to peroxide the floors, and we're going to see how they turn out. So let me show you what we got. So I've already did this spot here and all these spots, all these stains. I'm just going to hit the stains and see what happens. So if you can see, I watered it down, wet it down, rinsed it off here, it blends in nicely. Did this little section right here. You can see where it lightened it up, and quite a bit. So this is after wetting it down, wiping all the stuff off the rag. So I'm going to put you on time lapse mode, and we'll see what happens. So, we're gonna see what this looks like in the morning. Catch you tomorrow. Okay, here we are again. I'm not gonna lie, I'm tired. So, today's project, we are going to scrub these floors with peroxide once again. This side over here has been done once already, but back there, it's pretty bad. I'll show you, you can see these stains right here. I don't know what these are. They don't look like pet stains like the rest that has been around here, but you can see as you get closer to the door, you know, these are pet stains. I mean, this isn't just like watermarks. I mean, some of these, when you get back there, you can tell they're a little bit watermarks and stuff from, you know, maybe walking in on the carpet, but like a lot of these, if they're round and they got, you know, they're just a lot of pet stains. I mean, they're just everywhere. They were really bad in the hallway. The hallway turned out good. You should see that video already. So yeah, we gotta do this side right here. This side's already been done once, right up to here. You can see where that is. So we're gonna do that one more time. Pull the stove out. That's gonna be another project. I can't wait for that. I'm excited about that one. So yeah, so here we are. This is the last big room in the house. I'm trying to save these floors. These floors, you're not gonna find them anywhere today. I mean, not without a pretty penny. So let's get at it. Let's make this happen. There we go. So one side is twice. So this side of the floor we've done twice. That'll be the last of it. This side has been done once, and you can see how dark it is from the stain or from the peroxide. And one thing that's cool, if you look here, it starts to bubble up. You know, like it's getting out, you know, blood and some other stains or whatever when you pour it on a wound. You know, we have a little bit of that everywhere. It comes up and then it kind of goes away, especially within the cracks and things like that. You can see over here where it's starting to dry already. You see how it's getting all kind of grayish or whatever, brownish. I mean, that's just drawing out some of the stuff, and the rest of this will happen as well. So it's cool, it draws it out. And then you can see over here starting to pull all this stuff up. So is this the right way to do it? I really don't know. I really don't, but through trial and error, this is what's worked best. It's working. It's allowing us to save the floors, and you know, we get this done. I'm hoping it's going to look as good, if not better, than the hallway and the 2 bedrooms. But we're learning as we go. Like I said, we're getting better. Trial and error. YouTube videos that you find out there are awesome, and you just got to try. I mean, some of the videos are misleading, but they are what they are. So the proof is in the pudding, and I don't know what works for me may not work for you. So just try. You got nothing to lose, really and truly. When you're trying to save floors that are this trashed, what do you have to lose? You know, worst case scenario, you get it up, they look like crap. You throw some carpet over it, a little bit more comfortable, a little bit warmer. But at least at that point, you know, you don't have to spend, you know, uber amounts of time trying to save the floors. But I want to save the floors. I want to see if they're going to be a lot better. I love the wood look, and I think you guys are going to love it too. So with that, we're going to let this dry. We'll come back to it a little bit later. All right, YouTube. So it is a little late, about a little after 7 o'clock at night. So it's a Friday, and I'm going to try to do the last sand on this floor here in the living room. I want to try to make it a little bit better. So I'm going to try to do the last sand on the floor tonight in the living room. As you've seen, we have done the peroxide wash. We've stripped the floors. I've done all sorts of things. So we've done the peroxide 3 different times on these spots. I'll show you here real quick. And I mean, it has helped out tremendously. What we're hoping is that when we actually stain this, the dark stain, using the Minwax, the espresso stain, which I'm not gonna lie, my daughter picked it out. I think it's awesome. I think it's great. I love the color, and it's worked out beautifully. So we're gonna do one last sand. I'll put you on the time lapse for that, so you don't have to be bored watching me sand the floors again. And you will also see me stain this probably, I don't know if it'll be this video or maybe if I'll do one more to show you the whole thing. So anyway, yeah, let me show you the floors real quick. So over here by the door, you can see the heavy traffic area. It's actually turned out pretty good. This is the floor machine that we're gonna do. It's not the drum sander. It's more of a buffing sander. It uses these big square Now I might do it like twice. I have 60 grit, 80 grit, and 120 grit. I'm going to start off with 80 and see if that will be good enough, just to give it one last, and I'll do the 120 after that to smooth it all out. But as you can see, I still got some blonde spots on the floor, and that's just because of the coupling on the floor. These dark marks, I have tried to get them out, and it's very difficult. The stains are just really embedded, and it's kind of funny looking at the camera. The colors are actually more pronounced in the camera than they are when I'm actually looking at them. It's kind of funny. So yeah, I got a little bit of work to do, but yeah, I think this is going to look good. So keep an eye on what the floor looks like right now, and we'll kind of go from there. Turn that fan off real quick. So floor turned out pretty good. I did another sand with 120 grit, smoothed out some of the parts and pieces. I think the floor looks good. This is going to be it for tonight. So tomorrow I'm going to get on this in the morning. You'll see some of these blonde spots right here. I call them blonde spots. It's just things where the other clear coat just didn't come off. I got some spots to do here. This really shows up really intense on the camera, not so much standing here in person. There's some blonde spots over here. Not a lot, just a couple. I mean, I say a couple, but it's going to take me a good probably half hour or so, maybe even an hour. You know, I got some over here that need to get hit, some spots over here. So when you stain it, it'll kind of show up like it did in the master. If you remember that video, and I pointed out some of that stuff that happened. So the floor looks really and truly, it looks good. If you're just joining, I'll insert a picture here right now of what the floor used to look like and just how bad it was, and then we can do a side-by-side comparison. So yeah, I think this floor turned out pretty good. Perfect? No, but it's a lot better than it was, and I think we're going to be able to save it. And it's going to keep me from putting carpet over it, which is, I think, really important to me. I'd rather have these hardwood floors than carpet, which is funny. 20 years ago, I said, not a chance. Hey, welcome back. So, we're going to finish up this video. This is going to be the end of the video for the floors. I think the floors turned out fantastic. I was very, very, very concerned that the floors were not going to turn out that well. But here, take a look. Let's see what they look like. So, I mean, yeah. Using a GoPro without a camera, so hopefully you guys can see the floors. Hopefully I'm not moving too fast. But yeah, I mean, the floors turned out fantastic. You can't really see a lot of those spots that were left, the stains and all that stuff. So, yeah, I think it turned out well. I'm very happy with the way the floors turned out. I hope you guys are happy with them as well. So we do have some other projects going on. I got a lot of projects going on. I mean, I am trying to, you know, update this 1959 house. Today I got, you know, the natural gas company out there actually installing a line. I'm not going to record them, but I got some before and after photos. I'll have the after photos when they're done. So we still have a couple things left to do in here. Have to get the registers out once that's done. So once the gas is in, we're going to remove the boiler system that's in here. Then I got to go through all the house, the rest of the house, and remove all of the registers that are, you know, for the baseboard heating that we have. So that's all going to come out, and then obviously got some painting and some molding, trim work to do, and all that. But yeah, these floors, they're bare right now. So here in another couple of days, give it 7 days to dry out nice and hard. It's not as fumy in here anymore. So yeah, get some furniture in here so I can kind of move in a little bit. So I hope you enjoyed the journey with the floors. The floors have been fantastic. I do have a couple more projects coming up here, and I hope you look forward to it. All right, catch you on the next one. Bye.